Hey guys, Binny here with Beauty by Binny. Welcome back to my channel. Today's tutorial is going to be this ultra glam purple smoky eye with a Barbie pink lip. I wanted to do something more bold and out there this time because I think most of my tutorials lately have been pretty simple looks. I also included my updated foundation routine and full brow routine in this tutorial because I had some requests from you guys for those. So yeah, to see how I created this look, please keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting out with no makeup on as usual. I always like to include that at the beginning of every tutorial, even though I hate to do it. For foundation, I'm going to use all my Kryolan colors. First, I applied Dermacolor D65 all over. This is like just slightly darker than my skin tone, and it's kind of orangey, but once I put in the highlight color and the contour color, it's fine. Like, it blends in okay. So this one is D64. It's just one shade lighter than the foundation, and I use that as a concealer. And then this one's D375, which is my always go-to color for contouring. This Real Technique contour brush is my favorite, and I just apply the darker color on my forehead, in the hollows of my cheeks, under the jawline, down the sides of the nose, and a little under my lower lip. I've really simplified my foundation routine down to the basics, and it saves me so much time now. Okay guys, so next I want to set everything with powders. I'm mixing Ben Nye's banana powder and their neutral set no color powder together, and I'm applying that in all the areas that I want to highlight. And I take a powder brush. This is just one by MAC, and I just brush it all off. Now, because I have super dry skin, I don't like to leave the baking part on for too long. I literally just apply the powder in the areas that I needed, and then I dust it right off. If you have oily skin, you can actually leave it on much longer to help your makeup set better. So to set the contoured areas, I'm actually using a bronzer. This is Guerlain's Terracotta bronzer in number 3. This is my favorite bronzer of all time. Love it, and I'm just applying it to all the edges of my face, all the areas where I did the darker contouring. For highlighter, I'm going to use a cream highlighter first. This is Benefit's What's Up highlighter. Just using it on the high points of my cheekbones, down the bridge of my nose, on the center of my nose, and then a little over my cupid's bow. And then I'm going to add a powdered highlighter over it. This is Becca's Champagne Pop. Love this highlighter, it's amazing, and I just use this little Real Techniques brush to apply that again in all the areas that I did the highlighter earlier, and this just sets that cream in place and it kind of makes it look more vibrant. For my blush, I mixed MAC's Pink Swoon and NYX's Peach together and did like a peachy pink blush. Okay, so for brows, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. The first thing I'm going to use is this Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. And I'm just going to kind of use that to shape the hair in the direction that I want it to go. You can do this before or after, but I like to do it before for some reason. Or I like to use brow wax. Either one works good. Pro Pencil, again by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I like using this Pro Pencil under my brows and over my lids because not only does it highlight, it kind of acts as a primer for the rest of my eyeshadow. So I really like that, and then I use a synthetic brush just to blend it out, or you could just use your fingers. So to actually shape the brows, I've kind of stayed away from pencils and gels for a while. I am really into brow powders, and my favorite brow powders are the ones by Anastasia. They're brow duos, and I like using Ebony and Brunette. Those are the two darkest shades I think that she has, and I just like mix different colors from them and kind of make it to where I customize the shape of my brows. I just take a little bit at a time. This brush that I'm using is by NYX. I think it was like a cheapo $6 brush, and it's really awesome. It's really thin, so I like how it shapes my brows, and I just add a little bit at a time and kind of shape them into the natural direction of the growth of my hair, and that's it. I'm using my OFRA Cosmetics palette. I'm just gonna mix these two colors for crease colors using a MAC 224, and all I'm doing is adding them into the crease, which is how I begin every tutorial. Okay guys, so the next thing I'm doing is applying a base to my eyelids. This is LA Girl's Gel Glide Liner in Paradise Purple. I really love this color. These eyeliners are seriously so inexpensive and they're amazing. Perfect bases. I have like every color, and then I just use my fingers to blend it out. Okay, then I'm going to take this purple color, again from the OFRA palette. I love this color. It's such a vibrant purple. Lately I've been into matte eyeshadows a lot, and this OFRA Pro eyeshadow palette is literally everything for me. It's the only thing I ever need when I travel, and even for makeup jobs it's all I ever reach out for because it has like every color you'll ever need. And I did not get paid to say any of that. I just love this brand and I love this palette, so I'm just sharing what works for me. So just keep blending. I'm using a MAC 224, MAC 224 and 217. Like, you could just do all your eye makeup with just those two brushes. So all I'm doing at this point is just adding some more purple back on and then blending it out again. I like to do this in steps because I want to get the right consistency of the shadow. And then after that, I'm taking a black eye pencil called Feline by MAC and I'm applying that into my waterline. I hate how scary my eyes look when I do this part, but I didn't want to cut anything out, so anyway, I smudged out the liner under my lower lashes with a clean pencil brush, and then I went over that smudged liner with the purple eyeshadow, and I smoked out the lower shadow a lot, because that is just the look that I was going for. I'm going to take that same orangey eyeshadow that I was using earlier, and I'm going to add that underneath. It's always good to go back and add your transition color underneath the lower lash line or underneath the lower shadow as well, because it gives you that break between your skin color and then the eyeshadow color, so you have that nice little transition in between. So the eyes are done for the most part, and I need to put my lashes on. So I'm going to do that off camera and I'll be right back. So the lashes are on, guys, and at this point I had lost all the daylight, so I had to turn a little lamp on. But yeah, I'm just touching up some eyeshadow, and then I applied some mascara. I think this is just a little sample mascara from Clinique. And then I used this buxom eyeshadow called Mink Magnet, and I applied that as the highlighter color on the inner corners of the eyes. And then after that I just went over my face again with bronzer, touched everything up because I felt like my skin kind of faded, like the bronzer kind of faded. So I applied the bronzer again, the same one from Guerlain, and then after that I went over all the highlighted areas again with the same Champagne Pop highlighter from Becca. For my lips, I first lined them with MAC's Mahogany Lip Pencil, which I do in every tutorial. This is my favorite lip pencil. And then after that I went over my lips with OFRA Cosmetics Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Las Vegas. I apologize for not including that footage. I basically wasn't recording. I thought I was, but I wasn't. And then I just added some highlighter over my Cupid's bow, and that completes the look for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Your love and support means so much to me. Please help me out by liking and subscribing to my channel and following @BeautyByBinny on Instagram. Also, comment below if there are any looks that you'd like me to recreate. Love you all. Take care. Mwah.